It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Chris Edwards. Chris was a special assistant to President George W. Bush and director of press advance from 2005 to 2007. Chris, come on up.
Thanks for having me here today. Thank you. It's good to see so many familiar faces in the crowd. I come to you today and I speak to you as a conservative, as someone who signed the amicus brief. Someone, and anyone who knows me understands that the two most important things in my life are my family and my faith. I believe that marriage is a conservative principle and is a human right that should be given to everyone in America. I came to Washington, D.C. in the spring of 1999, and like every other intern that comes to Washington, I had the hopes of making the world a better place. I immediately got the political bug, and over the next few years navigated my way through many Washington, D.C. circles, at the State Department, working in 3 presidential campaigns, and eventually as a senior aide in the Bush White House. Coming out as a gay man in my mid-20s, working inside the Bush White House could seem daunting to most people, but to me, it gave me the greatest hope for our country. Because of the positive response I received from my colleagues who were policymakers, communications experts, and future leaders, I knew in my heart that someday we all would be standing here together united for this cause. What made the deeply personal process easier for me was that I always had someone that could just listen when I needed them the most. We all talk about policies, but we have to remember there are thousands of young men and women across this country struggling with the same thing, and all they need is someone to listen to their journey and not pass judgment. To those young people, I was once in your shoes, and now we are here to listen to your story. We are all here today because we know that real change occurs in the courts, and with people like you and me. To me, the real news of the day is that we stand together on an issue that unites nearly 80% of young Americans. Never before have we seen an issue that unites people across party lines in such high numbers. The politicians know this. Every single person who signed the amicus brief today is aware of the change that is sweeping across America. As a Republican, I am proud to be on the right side of history, proud to listen to young people as they find their way, and proud to be a part of this wave of new Americans that will never be divided on this issue again. Thank you for having me here today, and thank you for your tireless efforts for our cause.